Shit, all right.
Dude, I want to talk about what I fucking was listening to last night. The one that you listened to.
Oh, the
Also,
all right. Here,
I want to talk
let
about that shit,
yeah, let's
dude.
get into this. Let's get into this. Y'all ready, fellas?
Hell yeah.
Yo, 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 what up? We're gonna break down with Mario. Got the co-host Bailey. We got the guest again, reoccurring guest. Uh, we got Space. What's up, fools? How y'all doing?
What up?
What
What
up?
up?
What up?
Yeah. So we're just kind of talking about this before we kind of got started. You got a little snippet of it, but I listened to a little bit of it last night while I was gaming, and I listened to a little bit. I had to go to the shop. I had to go change out a on my stepdad's wife's car. I had to go change out a ball joint. So I heard like just snippets of it of the
Uh huh.
podcast. The Sean oh I can't even remember his
The
name.
Sean Nine show.
Yeah. Okay, man. Uh, to start this off very conspiratorial is to say the least. Like holy shit! Like some of the shit, and I've been seeing a lot of it. Getting like running some how would I say it? Like everything that's been on TikTok and Instagram and all this about
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah yeah. So like it's to
You gotta explain. I don't know what y'all talking about. What are y'all talking about?
so I'm just gonna give you the
Dude, so
title of
the
it. Yeah, Bailey, please by all means, ole. Yeah.
dude, it was the whole the Cyber Tesla truck blow up, and then
Oh, okay.
the shooting, or not the shooting. It was the truck that drove through the fucking crowd of people, dude, in New Orleans.
Okay. So what's going on with that? Would y'all see or hear what?
Dude, so this podcast I listened to last night that I sent Mario, um, so Sean Ryan's like an what is it? He's an ex Navy SEAL, but he's kind of like a Joe Rogan. He has like a shit ton of, actually not a Joe Rogan. He doesn't have like, it's not a comedy podcast by any means. He has like a bunch of ex-military personnel on his podcast, and they just talk about fucking shit that's going on.
Wild shit.
Okay.
Wild.
Yeah, wild,
So
wild shit.
so so what they were talking about on there? I want to hear this.
Yeah, so he had this guy on that I guess he's like an ex Green Beret, but now he does like not even contracting. I'd say has he has like an Instagram that started out as a meme account, but then people, I guess in the army that one of his positions was like getting information and like checking if it's like fucking like
Almost like an
correct and
intelligence,
like
huh?
yeah, he's like
Mm-hmm.
an intelligence officer. Yeah.
Yeah, just getting from.
So on his
Okay.
Instagram, no, go for it.
No, I don't. From just a little bit of like the only knowledge I can spread on it is that just kind of like piggybacking off what you said, where he's a intelligence officer that gathers information around the web, whether it's good or bad, and then he talks about
Hmm.
what I stopped about, right? Because what is it like 45 minutes in or something, and then he starts getting into all the let's just say quote unquote conspiratorial stuff.
Hmm.
But I got right before that, and then he starts talking about the email. So if you know more about this, please, because I heard about this manifesto that the Cybertruck fucking the Cybertruck dude had. I haven't read into it, which I'm gonna probably do some of my research tonight on it, so that on the next episode we'll get a little bit more down, a little bit more detailed. But I'm sure it's everywhere already. But it did you if you listen to this all, by all means, the floor is yours.
Yeah, so he's like an intelligence officer, and he gets like whistleblower type shit, like DMs on Instagram, and then they want to send him shit like these random whistleblowers throughout the world. They they email him. He sends him his email if he wants to hear the information, and then like the secure email thing. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a fully secure email. They email him the information, and then he like does research on it and like make sure it's credible, and then I guess he like sends it to like big time fucking people that blow the whistle for him. But he got an email from the Cybertruck dude, and or he got a message on Instagram, and he's like, "Hey, I want to like fucking send you some information about just some random shit. Can I email you?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah." And he sent it to him, and I guess he was blowing the whistle on some civilian, like a bombing
The
in
IUDs,
Afghanistan. I don't know. I
they were
can't
like
remember what it was.
civilian. So okay, I did see a video on this because, like I said, I stopped before he started kind of going into this. But of course, on X, I was not gonna say Twitter. I still say Twitter, but on Twitter,
Yeah, fuck that shit. It's Twitter.
yeah, Twitter and TikTok. Like I was watching one dude kind of like he just give a simple like a 2 minute breakdown of like they play the video where he says we caught word of IUDs coming in. What were they, Iranian or something? They were some IUDs that came in
Yeah,
that are on American soil, and they're talking about packs that like destroy buildings that would disrupt us. And he said we got word of them. We don't know where those are at, but we were able to create contact and secure the second load that was coming in. And he said it was a rather big load, so they don't even know. They just know that there's a first load that came in, and they don't know its whereabouts. They know about it. They don't know its whereabouts or where it's at. And a lot of clearly like going to the comments just to be like, oh shit, like, who doesn't go to the comments? That's the real question. But like a lot of people were just saying too that in the video, like I said, in the podcast, you go through it, and he just explains how like kind of that for America to be careful because it seems like something else is ramping up, and some of the stuff that he's like, people sending him shit, he's credible and non-credible, but it's all along the same lines of like they're planning something. We don't know who. I'd say the government, but again, I wouldn't know, but that something's getting planned again to where, like how it was at October 7th in Israel, that it's gonna be here in America.
oh
That
yeah,
is crazy. That is crazy. Because the only thing that I heard about the Tesla truck dude was he had. Well, I seen the video and I think I sent it to you, Mario. About the gasolines. Oh, I sent to you on X.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I was
The
watching it
gasolines in the trunk, and supposedly he was already shot before the explosion went off. He was shot in the head,
before it went
but they
off.
didn't find a gun. Yeah, but they didn't find a gun.
Yeah, well, like everybody kept saying that it was like explosives. That's what it is. But when it first happened, I was watching the
I seen
news.
fireworks.
Yeah, I was watching the news, and they're
yeah.
like explosives, and then now it's gas cans in the back and fireworks because they were saying that it was C4, and I was like, I mean, now I may be wrong. I'm not a bomb expert. I don't know anything about military stuff. I just believe some of the conspiracies and some of what I read, but playing video games a lot, I see C4 do some serious fucking damage. A little bit more than what this cyber because this Cybertruck just blew the windows off. I don't even think it did any damage to the front doors of the hotel.
It didn't. It didn't do any damage to the hotel. Not even the roof of the hotel where it was sitting under.
Yeah, that carport.
But yeah, but they even said too that they went back to the gentleman's not his house, or it might have been his house because they were in his office showing pictures, and there was a couple of notes on there that were blacked out. Some of the notes too had bomb instructions, and then there was a makeshift bomb on his desk.
Oh shit.
And so the other thing too that I read about was that he was part of the ISIS. I don't know what that is.
Oh,
ISIS,
ISIS
I'm
fool.
guessing. Yeah. Whatever, dude. I
Sam.
don't keep up on that
Oh,
shit
here you
because
go.
I don't
It's
want to.
his name. Sorry, just reference for what everybody's talking about. Oh, they just dropped an emergency episode too. That's what I'm looking at. 2 days ago, they both.
Oh,
An
So
emergency episode?
Sam Shoemate, Cybertruck bomber Matt
No, no,
Livisbergus.
no. Yeah, Sam Shoemate was the guy that was getting emails, like the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
ex
The dude that's
Beret.
getting interviewed right now, right? The in the flannel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
okay.
again, this is all like I'm gonna I'm I can't say that I'm very detailed in it because I'm not. I'm just going off of what I'm reading and what's online, and
See,
whether
and that's how I am too.
yeah, whether it's edited or dumbed down for me, all the better. Thank you. But it just it seems like what's happening and what's gonna happen. I guess I'd say it just in reference to what I read is that like something's happening. They're planning something. Whether oh whoa whether it's us or or somebody else. I would like terrorists or whatever. However, because they were calling these two the dude in Vegas and the guy in New
Orleans.
Orleans. They were calling them both terrorists. Well, they didn't want to say terrorist
Well,
attacks. They weren't open to saying terrorist attacks. These are two. They're both Americans, both born and raised in the USA, both Marines, I believe. If I stand corrected,
yeah.
they're both
No,
decorated.
The second
Berets.
one, I
They were
don't.
both in the army.
Oh, both in the
Yeah, I was
army.
gonna say. I think the second one was Army, but
But again, to be like, well, you can't necessarily call this a terrorist attack, right? I don't a domestic terrorism by all means, but everybody kept saying, oh, they were radicalized. But I mean, if they're coming out the army and then being like, hey, man, fucking America's fucked up and they're doing this, like, who are they really radicalized by?
you got a good point. But at the same time, though, it's like, why would they even do this unless they were getting told or they were getting blackmailed to do this kind of stuff?
Well, that's why it falls under the whole radicalization of like they were getting radicalized by I mean everybody likes to say ISIS is Muslims and all them or however whatever term that's used. I know ISIS is a terrorist group, and they were saying there's also a flag that was on the back of the white truck in New Orleans that was
Yeah.
like supposed
What
to
was the
show
flag? Because
ISIS.
nobody.
Nobody knows. Every picture that I've seen in every video, it doesn't show that there's a flag that was like he was driving with, or like he had it was on the truck when it wrecked, and they it kept saying that it was leading to ISIS. That they've both been radicalized by ISIS. And again, like I'm not well versed in it. Just a little bit that I've known this morning, that I found out this morning in Bailey sending me the thing yesterday, so I was able to just kind of catch up a little bit on it. And I'm sure there's way more. It's been 2 days. The way the internet works, there's fucking a ton of information in the first hour. And I'm just
Yeah, like today, I just saw about them talking about that bomb thing that I was telling you about in his office, and that's the only thing that I've seen so far. Nothing else. Nobody's talked about it all over Twitter or TikTok. It's like here and gone. That's it. They
yeah,
came and it's gone.
it's like a I keep reading to cover ups that this is a cover up to something bigger, and of course it could be, like all the drones in New Jersey and shit. That have you heard of Project Philadelphia?
Yeah, I just heard about that actually last night when I was scrolling through TikTok. Somebody was talking about it, but he really didn't explain what it meant or what it was for.
Okay, so from what I
But
know,
I,
in like
I heard about it.
yeah, some of the podcasts and some of like some like History Channel fucking videos that I've seen is Project Philadelphia was a secret government project that oh I can't was it on the I think it was on the USS Philadelphia, actually. That's why they call it Project Philadelphia. But they were experimenting with time travel, and that there was a dock worker or a couple dock workers, but one that's been very documented on saying like he eyewitnessed that they made the Philadelphia disappear, and then it reappeared, and that there was a lot of like confusion, and also like that a bunch of like, because I think it had like um, dang, there was like several hundred. Here I'm gonna look this up, but
Yeah, because I'm curious about
there
that.
was several hundred. Okay, here I look. It's quite a bit of a manifesto. So was an alleged event. Alleged. I like how they put this is Wikipedia, by the way. So it could be. Somebody could have fucking ruined it, but uh, the Philadelphia experiment was an alleged event claimed to have been witnessed by an ex-merchant mariner. Oh, okay. So I thought they were saying a dock worker from, but uh, in the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, United States. Sometime around October 28, 1943, Allen discovered an experiment where the U.S. Navy attempted to make a destroyer escort, the USS Eldridge, disappear and the bizarre results that followed. The story surfaced in the late 1955 when Allen sent a book full of handwritten annotations referring to the experiment to a U.S. Navy research organization, and a little later, a series of letters making further claims to a UFO book writer. Allen's account of the event is widely understood to be a hoax. Are you sure? Because several different and sometimes contradictory versions of the alleged experiment have circulated over the years. Of course, they always do. Everything always, especially so back in the day, like everything, there's always, the minute something comes out, there's always a contradictory in it. Because like, but story contract well established facts about USS and that the physics the experiment is claimed to be based on are non-existent. Now, this is what I find funny because everything that like that here I'm just looking at an Allen's account. A destroyer escort was successfully. Oh, here you go. Allen claimed to have witnessed this experiment while serving aboard the SS Andrew Furuseth. In Allen's account, a destroyer escort was successfully made invisible, but the ship inexplicably teleported to Norfolk, Virginia, for several minutes and then reappeared in the Philadelphia yard. The ship's crews was supposed to have suffered various side effects, including insanity, intangibility, and being frozen in place. When Jessup wrote back requesting more information to corroborate his story, Allen said his memory would have had to be recovered. Okay. But what seems to be a non existent Philadelphia newspaper article the Allen claimed covered in the incident. Now, see, this is like, so this Philadelphia experiment, like whether it was true or not, there's several accounts on it. And of course, everything, the minute that like let's say right now, like we're telling a story and then somebody else hears it, they're going to butcher it basically, right? Or they're just gonna call bullshit on it, which everybody does. And I don't care fucking where you get your information; it's all butchered, unless you hear it from an actual source. And then to be credible of a source too, that's where like a lot of like this day and age right now, like the internet and everything that's posted on the internet, like what is credible? What do you find credible? Like,
So
but the
there's another thing that I was just reading on about this too, actually. I guess there was another, it's called another name too. Instead of the Philadelphia experiment, it's called Project Rainbow.
Project Rainbow.
And
Okay.
this
Project
was
A.
back.
I
So
mean,
I'm
you're not
reading
wrong.
on, I'm on, I'm on the website that's telling me about it. So what you said about the 1950s, it was 1943. Uh, destroyer, Navy destroyer was made invisible and teleported from Philadelphia to Pennsylvania to Norfolk, Virginia, in an incident unknown as the Philadelphia, or known as the Philadelphia experiment.
Yeah, that's what like.
And Eldridge has been documenting everything. He's like it's going from August all the way to December to like there's September and October in there. He's documenting every single thing, and like there's dates that they're saying what's going on. He even said that because I'm not gonna read the whole paragraph because I just read through it, but he said that they went to the Bermuda Triangle to do some training, and they were on the outskirts of Bermuda Triangle, and he felt uncomfortable. So he got a convoy. Well, when the convoy came and picked up soldiers, he jumped on the convoy and left. And he doesn't know what happened to that ship after he left.
Hmm.
But then 2 days later, it came back to New York.
To New Fork, Virginia.
Yeah.
Okay, so
No, 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 no. It's
oh, it
saying New
says New
York, like
York.
New York, New York.
Okay.
Yeah. And he even said too, he's like, I don't know how they made the ship invisible to the centers of magnet mines,
Okay.
magnetized mines.
I mean, in the 40s, like during World War fucking two, like there was a lot of shit, a lot of shit that the Nazis were doing as well, right? Like, what isn't? I mean, it's well documented that the Nazis were like. I mean, there's clearly fucking underground bunkers, and they have that two researches places in the Bell experiment where like they were trying to create a hovercraft, or they had technology of a hovercraft and a huge ship, and they were building. That's what they were building, and everything that leads back to World War II is everything. I think at this point, everybody tries to denounce everything and try to make everything seem as fake as possible, but for you to believe me. So it makes the initial, I guess, storyteller, let's just say that, would make like try to denounce them and make them think that they're just crazy. They're just fucking lunatics. Because even reading through
Uh,
this, yeah,
talk,
reading through this,
talking about like you're saying, they make them crazy. Is some researchers that it just says that some researchers are trying to disclose as in making it invisible with those magnets, but they're really not invisible because you could still see it with the naked eye, radar, or underwater listening devices.
yeah.
Damn.
So,
So,
so
but
they're trying to say that it never went invisible.
yeah, well, that's the thing. Like the it teleported. So how could it go invisible if it teleported, right? Because
That's what
invisible
I'm saying. Like,
invisible would make it stationary, right? But it's
yeah, and like unless
everything.
unless they had some way to make it invisible and they could move, but on top of that though, it will still get picked up by radars.
Yeah, not only that too, but you'd see it moving in the water, right? Because it's not, it's
Oh
invisible, but
yeah,
it's
it's a big
still,
ship.
yeah. Now, it like that thing, like leading back to this whole Sean Ryan show two thing, and like these two bombers, I guess terrorist attacks happening back to back. It just, it's it's crazy how like we were in the drones, and then like the drones, supposedly the drones were supposed to be hiding the fact that the Philadelphia came back to Philadelphia, because or New Jersey, New York, that area, because if you see like everything that was there was happening there, and they were saying that that was covering up to keep everybody's eyes off the ground and put them in the sky. Now that's a great, to me, that's a great fucking theory, a great conspiracy. Because
That
I
is
mean,
because everybody was more focused on looking up instead of
yeah, instead
looking
of,
down or looking at where it actually came from.
and then now to just put, let me just add a little bit of fucking a little gas to the fire, because these two bombers, or these two like terrorist attacks right now, now our eyes are out of the sky and on the floor. So what's happening in the sky?
Yeah, but see the other thing too, it's on the other side of the United States too.
Yeah, and they were also
Like
reporting drones in UK and shit, which, I mean, they sell drones on Amazon. Like I think like you can put,
everybody's just probably fucking around now with
yeah, because
drones
now
because
it's views.
yeah, and like you're gonna get views off of that. Like this one TikTok that I seen, he's like, "Oh, I saw a drone," and you could clearly see that it's a bot drone. Somebody bought it, threw it in the sky, and this dude's videotaping it. And
Yeah,
it's just they're just trying to get content. They're trying to get that 15 minutes of fame.
15
That's it.
seconds. It's 15 seconds now, because
Whatever.
back in the day it used to be 15 minutes. Now it's 15 seconds. But again, like when Bailey sent me this, I was like, holy shit. And then like kind of just falling into the conspiratory factor of like what's really happening. I mean, I clearly don't pay much attention to like what's happening and what's not happening. I get my feed from the news. Most of my videos that I watch are either fucking funny shit, like people creating funny sketches, or like mechanic shit. So I'm not very up to date on what's happening in the world and what's not happening besides watching the 9 o'clock news. And even then, like
Mine,
they've said that that's bullshit.
I get
So
my news from I get my news from X, and that's the only time that I get my news, unless my TikTok randomly pops up one of the news channels that I
yeah, it
follow.
throws it into the algorithm.
Yeah, but I haven't got anything like that on my TikTok. It's been all over my Twitter feed. That's it.
And that's what's weird because Twitter's been full of shit for fucking the past decade now that I remember. Like it started off fucking wild and it's continued to stay wild. And then you get into like Reddit where like people fucking deep dive. Like you want to deep dive, you want to be Alice in Wonderland and go down a rabbit hole. Fucking just jump on Reddit, dude. Reddit will have you fucking
Yeah,
believing that you're fucking
I had,
the toner that you stubbed 2 weeks ago is fucking fake.
yep, I had to jump off of Reddit because that place right there, it feeds my hunger for going down rabbit holes.
Yeah. Also, too, now let's talk about rabbit holes. Did you and conspiracies and the glitches in the Matrix? Did you see the ring camera that I sent you yesterday?
Oh my fucking
Bailey, did you
God,
see this?
yes, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna send this
Okay,
to the
so
group
the
chat right
weirdest
now.
thing, yeah, you gotta watch this, Bailey, because this is weird. He sent me, you gotta send them the ones beforehand too that you showed me,
Hold on, my wife is calling.
because
Hold on,
he,
hold on. Let's talk about it. I'll be back.
uh, so the video that he sent out to me, I think I could send it to you because he sent it to me.
Uh-huh.
Um, so it's from his ring cam where it clearly shows that the sky goes blue,
At
and then
night.
there's a, yeah, no, during the fucking morning, like
Okay,
8
yeah,
a.m.
yeah,
in the morning.
yeah. Here,
Huh.
Uh,
here, I'll send it right
Here,
now.
I
And
saved
then
them all.
now, okay, they just like I'm sure Black just explained it all. Like, this was in the morning, like you said, and I just like on the way to work. Was this Saturday or?
Hold on, before you send this one, you got to see the other ones first. Hold on. I'm gonna just send all of them that I got from you.
It
So
was just.
they're gonna go in order. First, that noise. That first video is the noise
Oh
that I
yeah, the
heard.
clicking, and then it
There's
just goes into like fucking there. Oh, this is a great video.
Yeah. So the first one's a noise. You got to listen to it carefully. You might not hear it while we're talking. Oh no, you got iPhone, so you might hear it. Um, then the second one, you could see on the left side of the screen, the sky turn blue. And it's dark already, but the sky turns blue, then it goes back to dark.
The fuck?
Yeah.
And then the
Oh
other videos show that literally it's daylight.
Whoa.
yeah, because if you look, like I show the camera of Sean leaving the house at 7:59 a.m. and you
Uh-huh.
see that the sun's out. It's there. It's not fully out, but it's peaking. And then
Mm-hmm.
12 minutes later, I go to the front camera and I'm looking and it's showing it the 8:11 a.m. It's showing exactly 12 minutes later. It's showing my front camera and the sun's out. The sun's already out and like not full up, but it's past the mountains already. You can clearly see it. And then within the same 8:11 a.m., there's another video and it's like a minute 30-second long video and it's dark, and then towards the like halfway through it, it just clicks to blue, like the sun's barely fucking coming up. And then
Whoa.
yeah, yeah, which is weird. And then again, the first one that I sent to, I think that was like, was it 3 in the 4 in the 5 in the morning, where like it looks like something just comes up to the camera and you just hear clicking. Like,
And it doesn't sound like an animal. It doesn't sound like any kind of creature.
well, I mean, a creature,
Because
yes,
well, yeah, okay, a creature, yes,
yeah,
but
yeah,
not like a earth animal. Let's say that.
yeah, of
Um,
of this
It's
world.
just so weird. Yeah, it's just so weird because like I had to listen to it a couple of times just to hear what they like, figure out what the hell I'm listening to.
Yeah, because like I couldn't understand it. Like I said, I was either in the restroom or like, or was I just, I can't remember what I was doing, but I was just like watching it. And I was like, what the fuck? Because like I mean, it'll send me like random shit through the night, like fucking a car driving by or like taking pictures of like something move, like
Motion
just
detection.
yeah, because that's what it is. I just got a notification right now, but like I just couldn't wrap my head around what happened in 12 minutes. And now that doesn't
Yeah,
seem like a long time, but that's a very long time. And then for it to happen
yeah.
within the same minute of like you see it sunny and then you click on the next one immediately in the same minute and it's dark and then you see the sun like it just clicks like boom, a glitch in the matrix. Now, I was what we were talking about last time were like CERN, the big fucking atom machine, they're trying to create dark matter, and I don't remember if they started it up or not, or something happened, and people were saying, now I'm butchering this clearly, like believe what you want, it's all fucking all feelings, no facts here on this podcast. So, but like it from everything that I've been able to read and watch was that like, hey, clearly COVID was a turning point because nobody could believe that like the flu got you that sick and this and that, and now we're kind of going through the same thing 5 years. Well, yeah, 5 years later, where like we got this the bird flu was flying around. Eggs are expensive. Fucking now there's some type now the norovirus are calling the stomach flu, but now there's also like a sickness of like you're feeling congested, you feel like you got a head cold, you got a fever, then you got a cough, and then it goes away, and then it's back in like a week, and you just never like get out of it. And one of the things that I was listening and reading to was that years ago, I think in the early 2000s or might have been before COVID, a couple years before COVID, that they started trying to find black matter or trying to fuse two atoms or something and create black matter, and that either the
Damn.
machine got started or something happened and it threw the world, our timeline, into a different timeline or a parallel universe. So like whether like what is it, Matrix had it best where fucking the black cat walks by and Keanu looks away and he looks back and he sees the black cat cross again, the exact same thing, and he's all like deja vu, and they all start freaking out, and they're like, what do you mean? Oh, there's a glitch in the matrix. Somebody just reset something, and it makes you,
Whoa.
yeah, it makes you kind of think that like when we have deja vu, is that like we're just we jumped out of a timeline and then now we're back in what is reality now? Where does it begin and where does it stop? Does it ever stop? And are we just do we just continue to jump different different times and different parallel universes depending on time of day?
Dude, see, that's the other thing too. Is like when you sent it to me, I was thinking the same thing. It's like, are we in a parallel universe or different dimension or simulation? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, because it was weird. Like just watching that, like in the same minute where like it was sunny and then dark and then boom, it clearly like a switch. Like somebody turned on the switch, and okay, the sun is barely like it's dusk or dawn, from dusk till dawn, where like the sun's barely peeking up. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And like I had to like I did get up and just look out and I seen it was sunny, and I was like, dog, what whatever's happening, whatever's going on, like I'm not well versed in it, and I don't think I'll ever be, because this information, this shit moves fast. Like I think we're already, as Americans, we're already over the healthcare shooter. There was a fascination about him for a week, 2 weeks,
Yep.
and then now this happened back to back. So now this is a fascination. This is the conspiracy, because him like there's a conspiracy behind the dude in the picture at McDonald's and the dude they caught right now, and they're trying to like debunk it. But I mean, they're gonna give him time. He's gonna do fucking prison
He's
time.
yeah, he's in a good time. But
Yeah.
get back to that whole like parallel universe thing real quick. So somebody I was watching my late night TikToks where I get all the ghost and creepy shit going on. Uh,
I got something for that
somebody
too.
bring up somebody bring up uh the Mandela effect, dude.
Oh yeah, how
And
it's not around anymore.
so yeah, well, so this lady was talking about the Fruit of the Loom symbol. You know how it had that little basket at the end?
Yeah, and now it's never had it.
Well, the girl thought she was crazy. She was like, "No, it's there. I know it is." So she went through all of her old clothes and all of her old clothes of her husband's, right?
Yeah. Just
And she found a shirt that
that.
had it on there.
Yeah. Like everybody keeps talking about the because it's clearly in my age.
Bearstein.
The Bearstein, the Bearsteins, and also Sinbad movie where he's a genie.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I remember watching it as a kid, VHS, popping it in.
Yeah,
Also, too, what is the other Mandela effect? Fruit Loops, the cereal Fruit Loops, how it used to be FROOT, Fruit Loops, but now it's Fruit, FRUIT, I believe. I
they
believe
spell
it's
it like
spelled,
as a fruit. Yeah,
yeah, but that there's just
and
a bunch of,
the
and
Looney Tunes one too.
yeah, yeah. Uh, was it, it used to be OON?
Tune.
Yeah, Looney
Yeah,
Tune, yeah.
OON. Now it's U, or I don't know how they spell it now, but I think it's the TUNE, tune.
Yeah, which is to oh man, this is why like in like Bailey's clear like younger than us, so like to see his generation and how he grew up, and then like or like not in the time that he grew up, and then us we were already kind of like adults by like not adults, teenagers. So like the to I'm sure everything that we're saying, like Bailey has seen this on a video or like somebody explaining it, and like we're like, oh, we went through it. So to
Yeah,
there's two different like there's two clearly we're in two different timelines right now. Like the like Bailey's age, Bailey's timeline, and then our timeline started before his, and then we just kind of jumped into his timeline, right? Just put out like the conspiracy, like that theory, not conspiracy or nothing, but like wherever I believe, and I also do believe like we went through Y2K, which was like the biggest thing.
n-
Computers can't reset. Computers can't go back to zero. If it goes back to zero, it's reset. And there's a huge
the
conspiracy.
fucking
Yeah,
all of that shit was going about that.
yeah.
Yeah,
All the satellites in the in orbit, they can't reset because 2000 for the year 2000. That's why like what Prince made that song on Party like it's 1999. But like
yep,
everything, not he, but everything around that too, that when that happened, like it was a complete reset. Oh, we had to restart the matrix, restart the fucking simulation, if however who wants to call it that. I do have a little bit of belief of that because ever since then, like 2000s, like all the shit in the 90s, it it's now called the Mandela effect, where like it doesn't exist. But we went through.
yeah, and
I
like
remember going through it and remember seeing all this shit. Like Jinkos are
going on
making a
with that
fucking
whole like
comeback for all fucking for fuck's sakes. Like Jinkos are making a fucking
fucking
comebacks. I thought they were done in '96. No, now fucking twenty
parachute
twenty.
pants are coming back too.
Yeah, everything. Like what was it last year? Was last year or well, last year now because we're in the fucking new year. But last year was bell bottoms. Bell bottoms had a fucking run
Yep,
throughout the whole summer.
yep.
Like what?
But see, now going back to that whole like simulation thing and like them resetting everything, I think they do it every year. They reset and like they know when to reset it now because it's been 25 years since 99, you know. It's
Yeah.
been 25 years since, the Y2K actually happened. So they're like, you know what, let's reset everything and let's get back to, fucking with people. Let's make sure that we put this out. Let's just throw this out there so they could
Well,
run with it.
yeah. Haven't you seen too in the news lately? Like we haven't heard much of the war going on overseas anymore. I mean, Biden just sent them a lot more money, which whatever. Fucking there's nothing that like we can sit here and bitch about it all we want. There's nothing that we can do about sending that fucking. Yes,
Oh
America can
no.
use it. Yes, Americans can use it. You're fucking goddamn right. Like I believe that, but like, what, like, if he's gonna sign it and do it, like that money's already gone. You think when the news got a
Yeah.
hold of it, that shit happened for, I believe, it happens a couple days before the news even finds out, and that's usually how it goes too. Like,
That's how it always goes. The
yeah,
news will find out because there's somebody
it's
that's already
it's
over
always
there that's sending something back.
yeah a day late and a dime short. Like information that we got, like this podcast that came out 2 days ago. Bailey sent it to me yesterday. That podcast came out that day before. And when did they record it? Fucking months ago. Were they on a like a? Did they do like a slew of like podcasts like back
No,
to
I
back?
think they rushed it. They said it happened right afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
and then they like came in and rushed it because that guy was getting well, he got the message from that guy, and that guy's now considered a terrorist. So he's
Mm-hmm.
like, should I go straight to the FBI or should I release it first?
Mm-hmm.
Like make
Mm-hmm.
my story known, like my side of the story. So he went to Sean Ryan, and then I guess he contacted the FBI like right before.
Right before
And
he did the
now you don't even hear about this gentleman that said all this shit probably because he went to the FBI and they were like, "Hey, stay
no, no, no,
quiet,
no, no. The dude
go
in
hide
the
out."
dude that was getting interviewed went to the FBI first, and then he
No, that's what
recorded.
I'm saying.
No.
Like that's what I'm saying. He
Yeah,
probably
it's
like he
fucking
probably
wild.
recorded. He probably recorded because he knew he was gonna have to go in hiding.
And but
Yeah,
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 because
probably
because
that too.
now he wouldn't he be considered the whistleblower?
Well, see, that's the thing though. Is like, would he be, or would he just be?
No.
Sorry to say it, but would he be a snitch?
Well, that's the same thing as whistleblowing. For just whistleblowing is a more like, I guess, protected term.
Political,
Yeah,
yeah,
political.
political
Yeah,
Oh,
friendly
okay,
term
okay,
or
okay,
whatever the fuck.
yeah.
okay. Well, he might be, and that's why he's probably hiding right now. They probably have him somewhere in the woods with a big old cabin, and he's just camping it out somewhere.
Okay, here, look.
They probably made him change his name.
I just January 3rd, 2025. It got this 11-minute video. Oh, him explaining it. Was posted 2 days ago. 2 days ago, saying that
Okay.
breaking. Sean Ryan says he is going into hiding following the release of his most recent episode, where he shares an email allegedly sent by Matthew Livesberger before the Trump Hotel explosion. Yeah, Sam Shoemate says he was sent an email on Tuesday from Livesberg before the explanation, saying the drones over NJ were operating by the use of the gravitic propulsion system. Only the U.S. and
Yeah, you
China.
guys gotta listen to this fucking podcast, dude.
Yeah,
It's wild.
yeah. He said, and then like in
Like the
this,
entire thing, because it goes into fucking crazy fucking detail about a bunch of shit.
yeah, which is
I
crazy.
want to listen to it.
Yeah,
Bailey should send it in the chat.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll send it to you. I think I have your number now, so I'll just fucking send it to you.
Okay.
See, so it even says on December 31st, Sam received an email alleging from Matthew, who would be named as the perpetrator, that that he in the detonation of the Tesla Cybertruck at Trump Tower following the day, which is so he's saying that he got sent the email from the dude before saying that he would be named in it. In case I don't,
Oh,
yeah,
No, so
so
yeah,
yeah, he got the whistleblower or the guy that got interviewed. He got the email a couple days before the guy went out and blew up the fucking Cybertruck. So he's
so
like,
he
oh, this is bullshit. None of these claims can be proven. Blah blah blah. I'm not gonna really do anything with it. So he deleted the message, and then, well, he printed out the emails first, and then he sees on the fucking news, or maybe he got calls from like his military buddies or whatever. I can't remember. But then he sees that he actually went out and blew up his fucking truck, as he said.
wouldn't that be considered like
okay. So
he
here,
knew about it but didn't stop it?
yeah. So this
What is
dude,
that called?
oh shit,
I have no idea.
fuck, I can't think of it right now, but here, look, just the beginning. So this dude put it all on Twitter. This Colin Rugg, whoever this guy is. This is I'm reading his post on X. So he posted in like, here's what the email said according to Samo Sour or whatever. That's his tag, whatever. In case I don't make it to my decision point or onto the Mexico border, I am sending this email now. This was December 31st, I'd assume. Please do not release this until 1 January and keep my identity private until then. Says he's no under duress or hostile influence or control. My first car was a 2006 black Ford Mustang V6 for verification. What does that have to do with anything? Uh, wow. Okay. All right. Just reading quickly through it. Like go look at it. Go check it out. Um, let me see if I can send this to you. Oh, let me get on Twitter from here. Nice. Okay, let's go back to that. Okay, this is like, but like I'll listen to this while I'm working. But I feel like this is fucking pretty fucking like, I'd say intense to say the least. Like what's really going on? Like what is happening and what isn't happening? Like can is there, will there ever be an explanation? No, I can easily answer that right now. Do y'all think that there would be an explanation for anything?
For this, maybe. I mean, they're speculating that the fucking guy put a body in the car and let the Cybertruck drive up because Tesla can do that. So he just let it drive up to the fucking building, blow itself up, and he's alive somewhere, just on the run.
Okay,
See, I
so
could see that too, but a week before, I'm just reading this on Twitter. A week before this bombing, his wife broke up with him because she said that he seemed off about a lot of
Damn.
stuff, and she didn't want to be around him.
now now we could also say that, I mean, I could say, I'm not gonna say we, 'cause I'm not gonna put y'all in this, but y'all can listen to what I gotta say. Damn it. but but now I'm just saying that if she said he seemed off, then clearly she was either in the know or at least around everything and heard everything that he was talking about. So to kind of speculate of her like, oh, I don't know what's going on, I'd call a little bit of bullshit. And now to say that if she, whether she's in plot with this or not, I'd have to lean more towards yes, because like you were married to a man for a while, and I completely understand people live in secret lives. That's up to them. But when it comes to shit like this, people people that have this information or anything are very vocal, to my understanding, are very vocal about it. Because I know several conspiracy theorists. My mother-in-law's boyfriend, huge one. I've worked with several of them, and like, man, get them on a, like, just started, boom, 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 boom. They'll just start saying facts that they've read, that they believe, and it's like, to for this wife to be like, he seemed kind of off, like whether she was believing all of this or not, but I'm sure she heard and seen everything that this man was doing and talking about.
You know what? I believe that. I do. I believe that 100% that she knew what was going on. She probably just didn't want to be a part of it. So
Yeah,
that's why she up and left.
yeah, get out
So
of there
Bailey,
before
going back to you saying that it was in the driving mode, the self-driving mode. I guess it
Uh,
wasn't in self-driving mode. Tesla
okay.
confirmed it. Yeah, Tesla confirmed the vehicle is not in
but
self-driving mode.
how does the
And
public know that? Just by word of mouth,
uh,
like
I
what they said?
no,
I mean,
the
I wonder
police
how
officer.
Tesla knew it.
Yeah, but
So I'm guessing. Well, Tesla has recordings of everything for any
yeah,
kind of
but
Tesla
what?
car.
So
They could get any kind of recording.
if the police contacted them, then why? Like whether Tesla put out the information themselves or not, like the vehicle, whether the vehicle was in self drive mode or not. I mean, they could easily say no, it wasn't, and then show some type of fake
Well,
record. Like this is
well,
like
no. So there's a video going around right now that they show him pulling up in the Cybertruck somewhere in Vegas. He hops out, same clothes that he was wearing when the explosion went off. The Cybertruck shows all different sides of the camera just to prove that it's him, and it is him. And now I just found out when I was scrolling down a little bit. I guess that Matthew dude was a reality TV star.
win.
Uh,
What's up, Mouse?
it doesn't say what times, but it's showing him literally with the camera on. It says, so Matt Livensberg, a reality TV star, is a Cybertruck bomber. and it's literally showing videos of him in his army uniform, shooting around, driving around.
in the Tesla truck.
No, in his army getup right now, and then they're talking about the Cybertruck. Like, I don't know what they're saying because I have it on mute.
Yeah, this is all like, I mean, to unravel all this, and like I have to watch it and like kind of take it to like my beliefs. Like, do I, is this credible to me? Because if it's if it's it, how do you feel, Bailey? Like, is this credible to you?
Is what credible? Like the podcast I watch, or what
Just
Black's saying right now,
just the all the
or just
information that we're
all
like,
of it in
yeah,
general?
everything that we're like breaking down, and like what's been happening. And I'd say at least the last like month and a half, because when did the fucking dude shoot the CEO guy? Beginning of December, right?
End
Yeah,
of, or end of November, I thought.
Yeah, right. So like,
sometime around there.
and then like what, like once they caught him, I mean, all of his information was fucking like, they knew fucking background like in 2 days, and then the cops made him walk and everything, and now just like, I think what else too, what else like, I would, I feel I'd safely say, and everybody can take it how they want, that like we're in the era of oh, watch me do it now. I'm gonna do it my way. Watch me record this. Watch me get on the news. Watch, I can do this. I can do it better. I'm gonna do it my way, and it's gonna be better than the last guy.
And you know what? That's what it is too. Is like everybody does do that. It's like I could do it one time better than this dude.
Yeah, like, and I do like everything that, and it just falls under like, we're all doing it for the internet, because everybody wants to be internet famous, right? Everybody wants to be known. Everybody wants to get their name known. No, I'm not saying y'all. I'm not saying me. I mean, however, we're putting this out on the internet, so our names are out there. Like, that's what, you know. But at the same
Shit,
time,
as long
like,
as we make money.
yeah, well, hopefully, but
Yeah, but
one
see,
day, one day.
we're doing it in a different way. Okay, this is a podcast where we talk about random shit, like how you like to say the no facts, no feelings. You know,
No, no facts, all
and that's what
feelings. Like,
podcast is. Oh, there we go.
yeah,
That you're saying.
no
Sorry.
facts, all feelings. Like, this is, we're just reading like verbatim off of what's on the internet. We're not like, this is not. And we're talking like I say, like, to believe it is one thing. To understand it is another. I understand that this could be or cannot be true. To believe if it's truth or not, that's a toss up. Like, like one day I'd believe it, and then see some weird shit and be like, nah, something else is happening. And what happened to me the other day, like on the ring cameras, clearly like, all right, like, something's happening, something's going on. Whether this is, and Ring is owned by Amazon, fucking another multi-billion fucking air dude, and then you got Tesla owned by a multi-billionaire dude who's now working in the government, in our government. So like, to believe to believe that this guy, there was, they seen a body in the truck before he was shot before in the head, right? But they couldn't find no gun. So if he was shot to the head when he pulled up, clearly auto drive, right?
That's clearly yes. And I was just reading about
Hmm.
something else too. Is I guess he didn't use a gun to end himself,
With the
and it's
explosion.
like, wait, now, like nothing's making sense because they said when they pulled out the body, there was a bullet hole to his head.
Yeah, and then honestly, like, I mean, clearly this guy hasn't come out. Like, he's the. Otherwise, if it was him, then I'm sure he would have been all over the internet, be like, I'm fine, I'm cool. Somebody stole my truck, right?
Yeah,
But if he was freaking out
yeah.
already,
That would
like,
be fucking wild.
yeah, yeah, like, I just, and then and they kept saying, and everybody on the news and everybody like on the internet, not the news, but we're saying that he was radicalized by ISIS, him and the New Orleans guy. Because the New Orleans guy is a whole different story. Like, we're stuck on this one. There's a lot of information to unravel from that, because a podcast fucking put out some sensitive information that he said. And then now, what about the guy from New Orleans? Like, what has come out about him? Has anything come about
The
him?
only thing I heard about the only thing I heard about the New Orleans guy is supposedly he was mad at his girlfriend and she was at that parade. That's the only thing that I
That's it.
heard,
So
but that
that's
could be
where.
false too.
Mm,
And that's the only thing that I heard. And then how many people passed away?
mm-hmm,
And then
mm-hmm.
I don't know if did he get shot or did he get tased? Is he in jail? Is he dead? I
No,
haven't
I
heard
think that
anything
he's
about
dead.
that.
I
I
think
heard
he.
he died out in a shootout.
Yeah.
The cops.
Well, I haven't heard anything like that. I just heard that he drove through him. I think it was like 10 people that passed away,
14.
50 got injured. Oh, 14? Oh,
Yeah.
damn. See,
I was
I
just
heard when it was 10.
I was just reading it right now.
Yeah, so I don't know anything about that. And nothing's come up lately. It's all about this bombing. That's it.
Yeah. This latest one
And
and
like
like
the flag thing, I don't get because when I look at the video, there's no flag. There's no pole holding a flag. There's no
no,
pole.
there's a poll, but like
Oh, I didn't see a pole. I just seen the
see
truck.
here you
And
go.
to me, I
I'm
didn't see it.
Here's an article on Newsweek. It says flag, quote unquote, flag on back of truck in New Orleans attack raises questions. Let's see what they have to say about it because this is so scene photos had captured the flag on the back of the truck moments after the incident, but the flag had been wrapped up. Only a little of the white markings would be seen on the black cloth, sparking speculations and theories about the quote unquote terrorist attack. Now, like watching somewhat of the little video that they have there, and like I don't see a flag anywhere on it. I see the flag pole, like there's a flag pole, but from what they're saying was that it was immediately was flying an ISIS flag on his truck. The FBI confirmed today. Okay, now whether this is a plan or not, a plant or not, I know there's a couple videos where like people are on their balcony and they're showing like the guy driving up to it, and I didn't see. I see the flagpole right here, but
No, see, look, no, I'm looking right at the truck right now. There's no flag pole. There's no flag.
yeah, it's
This video, it literally shows his white truck. The cops are giving him CPR. There's no flag pole. There's no flag.
oh, there's a skyward video or like a from the copter, and it shows a flagpole on the back of it, but no flag. Now, here's my theory on this, or questioning on this. Really, I won't say theory because there's a lot of theories behind it. But why would they cover it up? I mean, clearly, like it
Oh, I guess it fell off.
it fell off.
It's a
Where?
black flag. Somebody got a picture. Yeah, somebody got a picture of it. I'll send it to you.
Hmm.
Y'all both got X, don't y'all?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I send it in the group chat.
Oh, what's behind it?
I don't even,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
see.
even know what the hell that picture is, what it says on there or nothing.
I don't see it. I see it rolled up the flagpole and then the thing on the back.
No, this dude's literally the video I just sent or the picture I just sent you.
Now,
Click
now,
the link.
see, there's a picture that I'm looking at. It's wrapped up. It's on the back of the truck, wrapped up. It ran into that forklift. I see the flagpole. I'm looking at it. It's wrapped up. Now, there are no pictures or videos, or if there is or isn't, I haven't seen anything about it yet. That like of it flying down, and here's one picture. It shows. It looks like the flag as he's driving through everything. The flag's wrapped up. They don't have not one picture of what it's showing or what it says. So now we're just going off of what the FBI says, right?
Well, the picture I just sent you is like a photographer taking a picture of somebody taking a picture of the flag. And it's a black flag. It's laying on the floor. It looks like a globe on there. And then I don't even know what kind of letters those are.
Oh wow, okay.
Like open up your,
Yeah, I see it. Now
yeah, so that I don't
it's
know.
Islamic, but what like unless somebody can decipher that and Islam can decipher that in their own language and like say see what it says, but I don't I don't see anything. It's black and white, which black what pirates have black and white flags, right? One's a skull and crossbones. ISIS has one that's fucking black and white, right? I mean, we got the fucking
Yeah.
the protect the blue or I'm all about the blue. That's black white and then with a thin blue line on it, right? So like, what does this represent? To me, it's a flag. Whether he was doing it, he acted out. Clearly, he acted out, and they keep saying that he was radicalized. Like now, if the government's watching and everything and like tracking everybody's step, and they saying that he was radicalized, they also said that he flew to Egypt and Canada before this attack.
And I guess France.
Yeah. So what what why wasn't if they're watching everything, why wasn't he stopped beforehand? I mean, he clearly flew internationally.
And
And if they're watching him and everything and
yeah.
being radicalized already, like they were saying that it was months before that he was becoming radicalized and that people knew about it or like somebody knew about it, but why wasn't anything done then? They just let this happen? Could this be could this be them keeping again our eyes on the ground and off the sky?
Mm.
Do you know what? That's what I'm thinking.
I'll
It's
bring
like
it
they're trying to keep our eyes down here.
Yeah, I'll bring it back to that cuz like just like I said and just like what I read was like somebody was reading, somebody said uh, they're keeping our eyes in the sky because they don't want us to see what's happening on the floor, and that's when a lot of theorists were saying that the Philadelphia experiment came back. By all means, that's believable, right? In some sense, that's believable, and like, and then all this alien contact and everything, like, what what's happening and what's going on and what's not going on. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm not like in tuned into it, but I know like there has been like oh my god, what did a one one thing that I seen that was pretty like I'd say on point was it like somebody said the reason why the aliens haven't made contact is because we're not the same civilization that they made contact with at first when they first landed, which
And I could believe that. I could
yeah,
believe that
has
shit,
me
dude.
thinking like, what the fuck? Like, you're not
Like
fucking wrong,
they don't
right?
want to come back until yeah, they don't want to come back to stupidity, really. That's what it's really saying. Is like we're too stupid for them, but back then we were smart and
We
now we're
were,
just stupid.
yeah. I mean, again,
That's how I'm putting it.
yeah, again, you're not wrong. Here, look. This is what it said. This is what it's saying, I can't even. My husband said aliens aren't making open contact because they can't find the ancient civilization they previously made contact with, and like whether that's true or not, I don't I don't quite know. Like, but that's a great like point of view, right? Like,
I'm going off of what I'm saying. Is like they don't want to come back to stupidity. That's it. Like the ancients, they had so much shit that we can't even do now. Like they
I
build
mean,
pyramids out of fucking
well,
nothing.
they
They
did
build
they did
giant
stuff that we're still
giant sculptures.
yeah that we're still questioning. We still have questions on. Like, we don't know what happened and what didn't happen back then because all we have are hieroglyphs and everybody. What is it back in? Oh, who burnt the library? Oh my god, it was back in like fucking
The
yeah,
Alexander Library.
Alexandria Library, where all records were held. One theory too that I could stay on this, but one theory that I heard too that I was reading was that oh was it Kevin Hart or Kevin Hart somebody said there was a famous person comedian that said it too that it was like it might have been Cat Williams, but what if the Roman Empire didn't didn't like fall or anything. It just turned into the Vatican.
I could believe that. I could believe that. It's like people are trying to say uh, Atlantis, the lost island or the lost, whatever you want to call it, the lost
Mm-hmm.
sea island. People are trying to say that we're Atlantis.
We're
It
Atlantis.
never, it don't, yeah, it only disappeared because we made it civil.
And by all means, that could really be it, right? Like what I mean, I wasn't around in those times, or I doubt. I mean, I doubt. Excuse me. I doubt in my lifetime that information or new information would come on it or that they found it. We're still looking for fucking Noah's Ark. There's a lot of speculation
Whoa,
on
whoa,
where it's
whoa, whoa,
at.
whoa, whoa, whoa. No, they found Noah's Ark, fool.
Where?
Somewhere out towards like Egypt, past Egypt or like near Egypt area. Dude, that shit was found a long time ago, fool.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's a whole big old ship, made out of wood.
Oh
It, of
shit.
course, after multiple years,
Boise.
it
Here talking about
uh,
that. Boise has Noah's Ark Learning Center. Oh shit.
they found it. They searched it, and there was proof of that he had cages for every animal that was said to be on there.
Noah's Ark found
And
this thing that looks like a giant pussy coming out the fucking earth.
yeah, yeah, that thing.
Oh, site rock samples.
They
Here
even
we
did the
go.
research too. They did the little samples, and it came back to being that it used to be wood.
Huh.
Yeah, dude, like that shit was found a long time ago.
I can't in Israel found location of Noah's Ark.
There it is.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
hold on, that's what it's
I
saying.
thought it was Egypt, but somewhere around there.
No, I mean biblical times. That's where like all the biblical times were written, right? That's why they keep Jerusalem and them keep fighting over the Holy Land because that's what it is, right? That's what they're fighting over. Let's at least this is what I've been told or read or whatever that they're fighting all over the Holy Land. It's been going on for fucking centuries, not decades, centuries, because everybody wants the Holy Land where Jesus walked, right? The Jews, the Israels, the Catholics, I
Yeah,
mean, like the Romans. That's why they killed. Was it the Romans that killed Jesus because they thought he was a Jew or something? But and then
I can't remember.
Catholicism. Look, it's all everything. I'm gonna safely say that everything we read or see on the internet right now is all theory. Now,
Yes,
the
until we
news,
know true facts about everything,
yeah,
it's all fake.
the news and everything they can report. That's all they do is report on it. They don't confirm. I haven't seen any of them confirm and be like, yeah, we know for a fact, 1,000% that this is, here's the facts. No, they just say, hey, we talked to somebody and they said that's what they believe. Now, for anyone to believe, we all, that's the good thing about life, right? Is we believe what we want.
Yep,
And
yep.
now, like finding Noah's
Mhm.
Ark,
Mhm.
yeah, finding Noah's Ark, sure. Was it already found and just kind of destroyed, or did they use all the wood to build a city or something? And then the Vikings came through and burnt it all down. Sure.
It, it could be all that. It could be something different. It could be just they seen it and they just left it.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
then too,
there could be a lot of shit.
I mean, to put what I mean, people, and this is by all means to you know, I believe in higher power, I believe in God and Jesus, but like people believe that the Bible is fiction, and people believe that the Bible is fact. That's the good thing about life too, is you can believe whatever you want. And now there's been many of books written on Noah's Ark and Jesus and the disciples and Holy Land and wars, and then we just keep getting deeper and deeper into it, and it's just it to me it's all kind of turned into hearsay. Like, what do you believe? What should I believe? Because right now I'm on the internet searching stuff. Do I believe any of this that's on here? I can make myself believe it by all means. Is it believable? 1,000% it's believable. Do I want to believe it? Sure, sure. I'd like to.
Yeah, I would like to. I would. Not gonna lie, I would, but like how you said, it's unbelievable until you get the facts, the actual fact. Now, if somebody could go, like, if we're able to go back in time and get actual proof of all this shit, then I would believe it 100%.
And like to, I mean, let's look. The government runs the world, right? There's secret agencies. We know
Yeah,
that. There's secret agencies. Everybody still
yeah.
believes the Illuminati, Skull and Bones, fucking Epstein's Island. Like, what Diddy throwing freak offs? Like, now that see whether he did or he didn't. I mean, I feel like they were all consensual adults, right?
No, because they were doing it with kids, weren't they?
No, not. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
some of them
Epstein's
were, some
Island.
of them weren't.
Epstein's Island. I thought Diddy's.
No, Diddy. I thought
Diddy's
Diddy was
party
doing
too.
trafficking.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was trafficking grown men to fuck men and women. So they were like,
No, dude. Him and Jay Z have a court case going on where they fucked like a 16-year-old girl, dude.
oh shit, okay,
Yeah,
all right,
Jay-Z just got hit with that shit. Yeah, I remember that.
okay. I'm
Yeah. So
yeah.
I think he was diddling underage men and women,
Like
and
he
then like
Yeah.
older men and women like drugging them and shit or
dang.
something.
So Diddy was
Or
chasing the pussy.
blackmailing like the celebrities.
Hey, that sounds like Epstein
Yeah,
too.
he was blackmailing. Yeah.
I mean, look,
Yeah, it's
like
that
that.
whole blackmail, dude.
Yeah, that's a whole different society as well. Like that could be a hidden society. That clearly a hidden society. Like we don't know what happens between the rich. We know that fucking they fuck us in all of our taxes because they get better taxes, but they fuck the poor. But like to I would only believe a lot of this stuff if I sat at the table. You know what I mean? Like and
Yeah,
it goes back
yeah,
to
Like if you
being
were part of it or something.
yeah, well, being there, like listening to these people actually talk about it, not being at like doing what they're doing, but to be at the table and be like, "Oh man, you did that? That's fucking crazy." Then I'd believe it. Like, holy shit, because I'm
Uh.
getting it from the word. Not it's not word of mouth. Well, clearly word of mouth because like what we're doing is word of mouth, but I'm listening. I'm seeing it come out of that person's mouth saying that he did it. So then that's believable. Like all these conspiracies, like all these drones, whoever's behind the drones thing, like it could have easily been fucking a bunch of fucking just bored fucking teenagers doing it. And now we're at the point where like it is bored teenagers doing it because they just it's the click views, the views. Everybody wants to get the views. Everybody wants to get their account fucking monetized and make money off it, which is fair by all means. It's great land of America. Make your fucking money, but it everything in the past couple weeks, especially starting off this new year. We're only on day 5, and this is fucking wild already. All this shit.
yeah, dude. It's fucking crazy. Like,
Yeah, I
it's just,
to look. It's sad. It's sad. For, prayers to all the victims and all that. And like, well, the Trump Tower, nothing happened to anybody besides the dude that had the bullet in his head. The New Orleans thing. Prayers to the victims. So uh, rest in peace to the dead. May they rest in peace.
yep.
But like we're only day 5 in, people, and if it's this crazy right now, we're not even halfway done with the fucking month in the beginning of the year.
Yeah, dude. Like that's the other thing is like
Yeah.
it's already
What else?
it's already there.
Yeah, what else? Like, I don't know, man. You know what else too? I just started like, I got back into Battlefield 2024. It's a crazy.
42.
Oh, 42. Sorry. See, so why are they depicting the future already? And it looks like normal warfare. I was hearing a lot about. I had to fucking undownload or take it off my Xbox. Fucking Call of Duty because that shit, dude. Holy shit, the fucking hackers in it. My God, my God,
Oh yeah.
that is wild. And then too, like, I mean, everybody jumping shit from Call of Duty kind of put a lot more sweats into Fortnite and fucking PUBG and like at least the main games I play. PUBG.
Hmm.
I was playing Daisy the other day, and that shit. Somebody ran up on me with an axe. I still have to figure out how to play that because that seems it looks good. I think I'm gonna use like my mouse and keyboard on that, but it looks fucking good. I dude, I
Hell
just
yeah.
yeah, I don't I'm I want to dive like deep dive into like head on into all the everything that's happening, but it's only day 5. I'm to say like to be skeptical about the rest of the year. It to me is an understatement because like what else can happen? What else is gonna happen? Like is there something that's the government's gonna do? We're gonna have a bombing, like Russia fucking kind of warning us about nuclear fucking warfare. Fucking, we need to stay out of the war over there. Like we don't need to take democracy over there, but I'm gonna keep playing these video games and keep fucking playing these sweaty lobbies and almost fucking crashing out on my monitor. I can tell you that fucking
Oh yeah.
much. Cause Bailey and I were playing fucking last night before you joined Black and mother man, dude.
Oh yeah. I lost it.
Woosah, woosah. And whoever the fuck's listening to this, if you're a fucking sweat dog, go into your own lobby. Stop joining my lobby, motherfucker. Fuck. Go play ranked, all right?
All right,
Yep.
Stop playing with these
go,
fucking.
go,
Stop. Yeah. Go ahead.
get your VPN on and go to a different fucking lobby.
Yeah. Stop jumping into my
That's the
fucking
other
server
thing. Is
because I
like,
suck. Stop jumping into the sucky server. And I hate when motherfuckers do that too. Like, I remember back in the day in the first Modern Warfare, like, people would already be at the 10th prestige and then be back at 1 and then joining fucking like our normal lobbies and just be complete destroying everything, 100 kills, dropping nukes, and it's like, dog, like we're not even halfway through with the match yet and you're already at 40 and 1. Shut the fuck up.
yeah, no, I have to deal with that on Call of Duty, and I hate that shit. And I just want to get over and done with that. But
I'm
talking about games, y'all want to get down?
I'd be down. I'd be down. How what's the conclusion of this? Is it listen to the podcast, right? That's the recommendation. Listen to the podcast and kind of explain,
Yep.
gain our own theories.
Yep.
Yeah.
Believe what you want to
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah, yeah. Believe what you want to believe. Remember, fucking, it's all feelings, no facts here, people. So to
Yep.
to end this on a good note, let's go fucking get a crown.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Or
fucking.
die trying, holy shit.
Yep, 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 yep.